Okay, guys. So now we are going to talk about equation of the tangent. Okay, what is the equation of a tangent? How can see? First of all, I'm giving you an explanation about tangent. Tangent, tangent is a line which intersects boundary of circle in this scenario. Otherwise, we call it as curve also. Boundary of circle, circumference only at one point and makes 90-degree angle with radius of the circle. Okay, so as you can see, this is the circle. These are the radius which I have mentioned, and these are the line which is passing through the center, which is passing through the boundary of the circle, and it is just touching at one point. So we call it as tangent line, which makes 90-degree over here. Okay. Okay, now we are going to start with the concept, that is length of tangent. Okay, as we already know that the tangent is a line which touches the circle at only one point. Okay, so we are going to now work for the tangent length which is on a circle. So I have drawn it over here also. See, this is a circle. Okay, this is the tangent line. This is the radius of the circle as it is shown over here. Okay, this is the radius. Okay, radius of the circle, and this point is center of circle, right? This point which we have got over here is going to be the center of the circle. So these things are already given to us. Okay. Now what they are going to do over here, they are not going to give us this point. This point you can see now. This point will not be given to us. This intersection coordinates will not be given to us. This portion, this point will not be given. Instead, they are going to give us some value from over here. Okay, which is not on your circle. Okay, it will be some value which is away from the circle. These coordinates will be given to you. Okay, and they will tell you to find the length from this point to this point, this coordinate, this point where the line is intersecting with the circle. From this point to this point, they will tell you to find the length, but they will give you a scenario in which you will not have this coordinate. Okay, so you can't directly apply distance formula in this one. So we have to try something else over here. Okay, what are the things we are going to do over here to get our result? First thing, what they are going to give you, I'm just mentioning that. Okay, first of all, they are going to give you equation of circle. Okay, the first thing, equation of circle with coordinates from which tangent is coming. Okay, these two things, these two information will be given. The equation of this circle will be given to you. Okay, and this coordinate from which the tangent is coming, this will be given to you. What they are going to ask over here, they will be asking that length of tangent will be unknown. Okay, length of tangent will be unknown. So what are you going to do in this scenario? I'm writing it over here so you guys can understand it properly. Okay, your first step will be from your equation of circle, you will find coordinate of center and length of radius. This is the first working which you are going to do from your equation of circle. Okay. Now, after that, secondly, center coordinate, which is this one, along with xy coordinate from which the tangent is coming will be plotted in distance formula. Okay, you guys know the distance formula. We have already discussed that thing. We already know about this one. The distance formula. Okay, so it will be plotted in the distance formula. Distance to find the length from xy coordinate to the center. Okay, when when I will put this coordinate set with this coordinate set in this distance formula, what is going to happen? I will have a length. Okay, length of what? Length of length from xy to, which will be this thing. Okay, this length will be found as you can see over here. Okay, when I will plot the coordinate of center and x comma y over here in the distance formula, I will have this length. Right? Now guys, as we already know that the tangent line and the radius always makes 90 degree. The tangent on the circle and the radius always makes the 90 degree over here. So now you can see it's a right angle triangle. Okay, it's a right angle triangle in front of you in which this thing, the green line, will be hypotenuse. Okay, and the radius can be written as base. Okay, and the length which I have to find from xy to this point will be known as perpendicular. Okay, it will be known as perpendicular. So over here, I have to find the value of perpendicular. Okay, I already have got base, which is basically radius. I've got hypotenuse from this working. So now I need perpendicular. So what I'm going to do over here, I will plot length from step 2 along with radius in which one? Pythagoras theorem. Okay, in Pythagoras. Okay, I will be putting the value from step 2, this length, as hypotenuse. Okay, along with radius as base in Pythagoras theorem to calculate perpendicular, which is length of tangent. Okay, this is the whole working which I'm going to do to get the result of this one. Okay, first one, from the equation of the circle which will be given, I will find the center and radius. That will be the first thing I'm going to do. After that, once I have got the radius coordinates, I will take this coordinate along with radius circle center coordinate in the distance formula, and I will find this length. Okay, as the tangent and radius makes 90 degrees, so this will be a right angle triangle. Now in this right angle triangle, opposite to right angle triangle, this is hypotenuse, which is coming from step number 2. Base is radius, which I have found in step number 1, and these two will be plotted in Pythagoras theorem to find the perpendicular, which will be representing the length of tangent in this scenario. Okay, this is how you are going to do this. Okay, the question is saying that I have to find the length of the tangent from a point which is away from the center, and it is -1 comma 2, okay, which is not on the circle, to a circle whose equation is given as 4x square plus 4y square plus 5x plus 6y minus 18 equals to 0. Okay, this is the question given to us, and I have to find the equation length of the tangent. Okay, so I'm making a rough sketch over here so you can understand the concept. Okay, so let's say this is the circle whose equation is given, and I have to find the tangent length, and let's say over here that the coordinates of the tangent which is given to me, from which the tangent is passing, is this point, and that is given as -1 comma 2. Okay, so I have to find the length from this point to this point, but this coordinates is not given to me, so I have to somehow find it without using distance formula for these 2 points. Okay, so what will be my first working? What I'm going to do first over here is that I will start with the equation of the circle which is given to me. Okay, I will start with that equation of circle. So what is the equation of circle given to me? As you can see over here, this is the equation of circle you have got. The equation of circle which is given to me is 4x square plus 4y square plus 5x plus 6y minus 18, okay, equals to 0. So in order to start my working on my equation of circle, the first thing which I have to take care of is that the coefficient of x square and the coefficient of y square should be positive 1, which is not positive 1 over here. So what I am going to do over here is that take 4 common. Okay, I will take 4 common from the given equation. So when I will take 4 common, what is going to happen? Every term which is written 4x square will be divided by 4, 4y square will be divided by 4, plus 5x will be divided by 4, plus 6y will be divided by 4, minus 18 divided by 4 equals to 0. Okay, I have taken 4 common from every term, okay, just to make x square and y square coefficient as 1. So this and this will get cancelled, this and this will get cancelled. 5x over 4 cannot get cancelled, so 3 and 2, 9 and 2. So this will be, and this 4 which is written over here, I will shift it on the other side, so it will become 0 upon 4, right? And over here what will be left? It will become x square plus y square plus 5x over 4 plus 3y upon 2 minus 9 upon 2, okay, equals to 0, okay, is 0 over 4. So now 0 over 4, anything divided by 0 will become 0. So basically you are going to have this thing over here, okay, this portion which is over here, this will become 0. Now I will compare this equation which I have got right now as my question equation. I will take this equation and I will compare it with the general equation of the circle, which we already know. What is that? That is x square plus y square minus 2ax, okay, minus 2ax minus 2ax minus 2by plus a square plus b square minus r square equals to 0. Okay, this is the equation I am going to use to find the value of center, coordinate and radius. Okay, so what I am going to do first? Comparing coefficients. And I'm only comparing coefficient because as you can see, the coordinate of x square y square in the box and coordinate of x square y square in the red equation, both are 1. That's why I'm going for comparison of the coefficient. Okay, if it is not 1, don't go for the comparison beta. So first of all, I'm going to start with the coefficient of x, right? So what is going to happen in the box? The coefficient of x is 5/4, and in the red equation the coefficient of x is minus 2a. So when I will simplify it, the result will be coming a equals to minus 5/8. A equals to minus 5/8. Okay, that's my first variable, a equals to minus 5. Now, after this, what I'm going to do over here is that I'm going to do the comparison of y. Okay, first I've done the comparison of x. Now I'm going to do the comparison of y. Right? So again, in your equation, which is in your box, the equation y coordinate is 3/2, and in the equation which is written with red color, the y coordinate is minus 2b. So when I will simplify it, minus 2 will be shifted on the other side. It is being multiplied by b. When I will shift it on the other side, it will become the divide one. So it will become minus 3/4. Okay. I have shifted it on the other side by cross multiplication, and due to that, the value of b is coming minus 3/4. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going for the coefficient, this comparison. Okay, constant comparison I'm going to do over here. So what will I do? Comparing constant. Okay, so now in the blue equation, as you can see, what is the constant I have got over here? The constant is minus 9 upon 2. Okay, in the blue one, so which is in the box, only point which is without any variable is minus 9 upon 2, and in the red equation it is a square plus b square minus r square. Okay, so I'm shifting minus r square shifted over here will become plus r square. A is minus 5/8 whole square. Okay, and then plus b. B is minus 3/4 whole square plus 9/2. Okay, so when I'm going to simplify this one, it will become r square equals to 25/64 plus 9/16 plus 9/2, right? So LCM of 64, 16 and 2 will be 64, right? So 25 will remain 25 plus 16. So in 16 table, add 4 64s come. So 4 nines are 36 will be there. And in 2 table, it will be 2 into 32 is 64. So 32 into 9, the result will be 288. So R square is coming 349 over 64. I have to take the value of R only, right? R only. So when I will take root, it will become under root 349 over 8, and that is the radius. Okay. So all the values of A, B, and R I have found over here, right? So now I'm going to use these. Okay, now. So this is the center coordinate, minus 5 over 8, comma minus 3 over 4. And this is the radius, which is found over here, as you can see it. So now I'm going to find the distance. Okay, I'm going to find the distance, and that distance will be between 2 points, distance between minus 1 comma 2 and minus 5 over 8 comma minus 3 over 4. Okay, the center coordinates and minus 1 comma 2, right? So this will be my x1 y1, and this will be my x2 and y2. So I will go with the distance formula, which is y2 minus y1 whole square plus x2 minus x1 whole square. This is the distance formula. So now I'm going to plot my values. Y2, which is minus 3 over 4 minus y1 is 2 whole square plus x2. So x2 is minus 5 over 8 minus, and minus 1 is there, so minus minus it will become plus. So this thing is still going to be there. Okay, now I'm going to take the LCM, so it will become, when I will simplify the first one, it is going to be minus 11 over 4 whole square plus, when I'm going to simplify the second one, so it is going to be 3 over 8 whole square. Okay, simplifying it further, so this will become 121 over 16 plus 9 over 64. Okay, so I will take LCM. So when I will take LCM, this whole thing will become 64. So when this whole thing will become 64, so in the table of 16, 64 comes at 4. Okay, 64 comes at 4. So when I will multiply it, it will become 484 plus 9. Right, guys? Okay. So when I will simplify this thing, this will become 493 over 8. 493 over 8. This is the result. This is the distance which I'm getting. And this thing will be going where? This will be the length of this one under root 493 over 8. This length I have got. Okay. So now I've got this length. I have got this radius. I have to find this length for which I am going to use the Pythagoras theorem to get this result. Okay. To do now, we have already found this length. We have found this length. And now I have to find this length over here. So this is going to be, see, this portion which I have got over here is my perpendicular. Okay. And this portion is representing hypotenuse, okay, which is under root 493 over 8. And the last one, which is my radius, is basically representing what? The radius, which is this one. Let me just mark it over here so you can get the idea. This one is my base. Okay, this one is my base over here. These are the things which are given. Now I need perpendicular. Hypotenuse and base is already given. So what I'm going to do over here, I'm going to use using Pythagoras theorem. Okay, we know that what is the Pythagoras theorem? The Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square equals to perpendicular square plus base square. Okay, so in this scenario, my hypotenuse, which is given over here, this is my hypotenuse. So I will be having hypotenuse as under root 493 over 8 whole square equals to. Then perpendicular is unknown. So I'm leaving it like that, perpendicular. And the base, which is basically the radius, was given to me as under root 349 over 8 with square. So when I'm going to apply square on this one, what has happened? Root of under root 49 will be 493 will be removed, and this will become 64. So I'm going to have 493 over 64 equals to perpendicular square will remain same plus square of this one. So this will become 349 over 64. Okay. Now, as I need the value of p square over here, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to shift this thing over here. So it will become 493 over 64 minus 349 over 64 equals to p square. Okay, this is the working I have got because of the value of p square. I am shifting it on this side. So now simplifying it further. So now what is going to happen? As the denominators are same over here, so what I'm going to do, I'm solving it over here so you guys can so denominators are same. So 64, 493 minus 349 equals to p square will be there. Okay. So when I'm going to do the subtraction over here, this is going to be equals to, let me just write it over here. This will be 493 minus 349. The result is going to be 144 over 64 equals to p square. So now simplifying it further, 4 4s are 16, and this will become 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, and then it is going to be, okay, so it is coming 36, right? So dividing it again, so this will become now 4 4s are 16, 4 9s are 36. So your value of p square is coming 9 over 4. So I will take root on both sides. So it will become p equals to p root on both sides. So the result is coming p equals to root of 9 is 3, root of 4 is 2. That is 3 upon 2, or one whole number, 1 upon 2, or 1.5. These will be your answer for this length which was asked in this